Hello guys, welcome to MaffmanJones, the movie channel. I am John Maffio. This is the first video of 2016 on my channel. No reviews yet. I'm still dusting off the cobwebs, getting my feet to still go into emotion, and I'm just getting ready. 13 hours, I'm gonna see that. And there are Oscar movies to talk about because nominations, but I had to talk about this. This is important. But before I get into the important stuff, there's other important stuff that I want to preface with. The year 2016 hasn't been the coolest year in terms of losses. We lost very influential artist, somebody who I wasn't very familiar with for a long time, I'll be honest, but over the last couple of years I've started to grow fond for David Bowie and his music. So to learn that he died from cancer at 69, it was something that kind of really upset me. And then a couple days later, Alan Rickman, who plays Snape and Hans Gruber in Die Hard, Harry Potter, you know this guy, he passed away at the age 69 of cancer too. So it's been a really shitty week. And as much as we've suffered losses, rest in peace, God rest their souls, tonight, something really awesome happened. Something that doesn't happen often in the industry anymore, but thanks to Bad Robot, J.J. Abrams, and everybody over there, we still get these cool little things happening every once in a while, even after Star Wars. So I'm not just going to come out with it. Cloverfield 2, the sequel to Cloverfield, something related to Cloverfield, is releasing. Now, I realize that everything I just said just now might be different. It might be a prequel. It might be a sequel. It might be something that's related. But apparently, JJ, from the man himself, said it's a blood relative of Cloverfield. It's kind of clever that they implemented the Cloverfield name into the movie without making it sound like an actual sequel, like Cloverfield 2. The movie seems to take place in one location for the most part. So the idea of the movie being entitled something based off an address is, seems to make sense. But it's a blood relative apparently of Cloverfield. We're not getting the same characters because if you watch the first Cloverfield, spoiler alert, everybody's dead. The film went under the name Valencia and the Cellar for a long time. The movie was filmed over a 36-day shoot in late 2014. That was over a year ago. They spent the whole year of 2015 in post-production. They totally filmed this movie and did all the dirty work under our radar. Nobody had any idea that Cloverfield 2 or something related to Cloverfield was even happening. It was in the rumor mills for a couple years after 2008, and then it went away. And people thought, okay, we don't need it, but we're getting it. And the movie, based on the trailer, looks so cool. But the idea that we had no idea this was happening and they just bombed us with a trailer for it, like out of nowhere, it's great. We have Mary Elizabeth Winstead, John Goodman, and John Gallagher Jr. All in a bunker of some sort of very small, isolated territory, and they're having fun. They're listening to, the jukebox. They're playing puzzle games and life and stuff like that. And it's a kind of light-hearted trailer. And then the music slows down. By the way, great musical choice for the trailer. I can't stop playing the trailer because it's so well edited and composed. But then the music slows down. You start seeing aggressive nature in John Goodman, and he's giving these intense stares, and everybody looks like they're hostile, and everybody wants to kill each other. And then the moment where shit goes down is where Mary Elizabeth Winstead throws like a glass or something over John Goodman's head and runs up to the entrance of the bunker, which is locked. But she has a key or something, or when she unlocks it, she opens the door and closes it, and John Goodman goes, "No, don't open the door," or something, I'm paraphrasing, "They're gonna come out, blah, blah, blah." And she looks out the window of the main door, and she sees something, she covers her mouth, cut to the title, Cloverfield 10 Lane, coming March 11th, 2016. This movie comes out in less than 2 months. They kept this in secret, away from the general public, this whole time. And they just decided to release the trailer and be like, hey, that Cloverfield follow-up, it's coming out in 2 months. You don't need to wait like a year or two. It's coming out really fucking soon. If you're too young or you aren't familiar with Cloverfield and what the buildup was to that, in 2007, this is one of my first big movie experiences in the theater, by the way. Transformers 1. They released this trailer for Cloverfield, but nobody knew what it was. They showed a trailer about people getting bombed in New York City by, people thought it was Godzilla, Cthulhu, a giant, like, whale monster, and then it said, produced by J.J. Abrams, 1808. So on January 8th, 2008, this movie was going to come out, but nobody knew what the movie was about, what kind of monster was invading New York City. Nothing. We didn't know anything until the movie came out. There was the Slusho drinks. This was still a time where MySpace kind of was prominent. Facebook and Twitter weren't big yet, at least they weren't as big as they were going to be, and they are now. So people were on all these websites trying to find out what the hell goes on in this movie, and it was still holds up to being one of the best viral campaigns for a movie ever. Marketing genius. Now this movie is some kind of stroke of genius too, but in a different way, because they, again, like I said before, they filmed this movie over a year ago. Nobody knew about it. But while they were getting the marketing campaign for Star Wars wild up, they edited this movie and polished it and got it ready for a 2016 release date. But they never said anything about it until after Star Wars came out. That's amazing. Movie, by the way, director of Whiplash is involved. He wrote this movie. Oh my god. Anyway, Bad Robot. Knowing them, we're not going to get anything else until the movie comes out. This trailer is the only thing that's going to be released. And then there's going to be a little viral campaign. There's going to be websites. There's already a website, theseller.com, where it has a thing that says reality is an illusion. You click on it and they're looking for a password. I'm sure by the time I upload this video, we'll know what it is. But they're starting a viral marketing campaign again. And it's amazingly exciting. I am so excited. Whether it's like an anthology type of movie or it's a sequel or a prequel, whatever the hell it is. Nobody knew it was happening. But now it's happening. And I just wanted to acknowledge that fact and make a video about it because Cloverfield 1 was a pretty significant and influential movie in my life because it was the first time, besides The Dark Knight, where I was experiencing a marketing campaign that really set the tone for any viral marketing campaigns to come in the future. And The Dark Knight and Cloverfield, which were hand in hand with each other, they haven't been topped, in my opinion. Just wanted to say, 10 Cloverfield Lane. This movie comes out March 11th. If you haven't seen Cloverfield, I recommend it. I thought it was a really fun action, sci-fi, horror thriller. It's a found footage movie, but I think it's one of the better, more well-made found footage movies. It actually is handled with care. Drew Goddard wrote the script for that one, I think. J.J. Abrams produced it, and Matt Reeves, the guy who directed Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, directed that movie. So, a lot of talent was behind that film. This film is giving off a Thing vibe, in my opinion, where there's a shroud of mystery going on where we don't know, maybe John Goodman knows a lot about what's going on, but the other two characters don't, and we're going to have this whole tension-filled spree about what the hell is happening. I love movies like that when they're pulled off right. We'll have to see how it turns out. The movie could suck. It could, but I kind of highly doubt that. But now I want to know from you guys, what do you think of 10 Cloverfield Lane? Are you excited for this? Do you have any idea what this even is? Let me know anything. Sound off in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this little video, please like it and subscribe. And also check out my Facebook and Twitter accounts in the info box. I'm John Maffio, aka MaffmanJones, and I'll see you guys next time.